Hello, Akira here, and welcome back to Dominions 5. This is part 5 of the Rise of Zell, and we are just coming off a pretty good little episode of expansion here. After all expansion, everything kind of gets just a little bit disorganized as you're kind of grabbing up provinces and things like that. But other than just moving things around a little bit, I think we're going to be okay defensively for a little bit. I'd like to get some scouts out here to try to identify where the main armies of my opponents are and just kind of see what we're dealing with here. That would be super helpful. We're a little bit behind as far as commander generation goes, not just in the kind of commanders that lead troops, but we need research. We're only doing 65 research per turn, which is not at all good. We need some more battle mages, some more crafting mages, and really we need to sort of focus on that a little bit. But the good news is we have two areas of which we can do that now. So let's start with our capital, and let's recruit two more starets here, and we'll use them for research, maybe some other things too, but they're just our most diverse and powerful mages right now, so they're a little bit expensive, but that's okay. We have a commander here, which I'll probably outfit him, to kind of sit in this area and be able to, fill in some gaps here as far as just attacking enemies go. And over here, we want to recruit some other mages. Now I'm thinking, these would be more along the lines of someone we're going to put in battle, or maybe do some spell casting and things like that. So let's take a look and see what we have. Now these guys have been pretty good as far as just doing some summoning in battle, and we can increase that if we want to make their spells a little bit more powerful as we collect more gems. I've been having a lot of trouble finding slaves, blood slaves. So I'm a little worried about that. There, yeah, the alchemist could be handy. This could be okay. So we don't know what they're going to get there. What chance is that? 100% chance of getting something along the lines there. So we'll have astral plus some element. This is a tough choice. Well, let's go this. Not really great at anything. Level 2 Astral Mage is probably better than, a bunch of level 1s as far as just like some of the things we can do. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a few of those and see where that takes us. Our research is still in construction here, so that's okay for now. We'll leave that there, and then we'll move on possibly to something else after that. Let's see. She's still summoning. Let's take a look at our army here. Okay, so what are these guys looking like, really? Yeah, they're not great. They're just one at a time. So I feel like she's really just kind of wasting her time as far as like what we're getting for the nation here. But having some of these beings could be pretty helpful down the road as we take on some other enemies, because they do have a pretty powerful attack compared to what of our troops are. So we can kind of put them on the front, and maybe they'll demoralize the army rather quickly. They're still not going to be great for taking on like other magical beings. They're really just meant to sort of work against standard troops, and even then not as good, since we're in a more modern age with more armor and things like that. So we'll see. Okay, let's where are our scouts? Let's see. There we are. Okay, so let's start moving them over here to this throne and just kind of seeing what we're encountering over here. I think that's the only other scout we have. I think the other one got found out and killed back here, if I'm remembering correctly. So let's go ahead and turn. That's fine. Okay, let's see. We're still summoning our Fire Drake. We've had some people die. Oh, there was a battle here. Okay, so we... oh yeah, no, I knew that. We were attacking there. An unexpected event has occurred. So our Dominion has decreased, and there is some unrest. I wonder if that has to do with the idol we may have lost, but we'll see. And we have had some success in patrolling. Okay, it looks like we were successful here. There is a Bane Lord, which is, you know, a decent commander. Some priests. Not a whole lot of heavy infantry here. So really, I think their issue was is they just didn't have the bodies to withstand our attack here. But let's go ahead and take a look at that since it's our proper AI enemy here. I apologize for my voice being just a little hoarse today. Not sure what's going on with that. Not sick or anything. Maybe I've just been talking a lot. Okay, let's look at this Bane Lord real quick and just see what he's all about. So yeah, some decent hit points. Pretty powerful weapon. So this guy is actually, you know, pretty good in battle. Nothing. Oh, he's good inspiration. So let's just take a look and see how he does actually when he fights the troops, because I'm just curious to see. We have some units that could be equivalent in his strength. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. I mean, like, my guys are surrounding him, and he's, you know, his protection factor is pretty good. So to get a strike on this guy is pretty difficult here. Let's try to slow this down just a little bit and see if we can kind of see. So our guards attack with a broadsword, but it's repelled because, oh, his repel value is way better versus defense. Okay, let's see. So we hit heavy infantry. Let's see. Okay. Let's keep it going here a little bit. Attack roll 17, causing 0 points of damage. Yeah, so this guy's pretty good. I mean, like, with that high protection value, yeah, it finally takes a hit there. Where's that at? Missed that one. Well, yeah, I mean, that was, you know, pretty good, but he's definitely not enough for all of these units. There's just too many dice being rolled. So the, you know, even remote odds of getting hit are going to happen. Okay, so that went well. I think we definitely want to start building our palisade here. Let's see what I missed. Okay, he's building a palisade. Let's go ahead and build a lab. Oh, let's see. Let's build a lab. Okay, yeah, so lab. Oh, wait, what's going on? Oh, they're all treated as one here, I think. So we need to... let's see, unselect. There we go. So we are going to have them construct a palisade here and a lab. You know, we could probably use a temple down the road too. We should start thinking about that as well. Let's keep looking for blood slaves for sure. And then we'll do some patrolling just to sort of stomp down any resistance. We're in a pretty powerful dominion here. So we're going to need to keep our eyes on that. The extra heat probably means our units aren't going to function as well. For sure. Okay. So we have a new commander here. Let's just kind of start giving him some troops here. Okay, so half of his troops are swordmen, which is probably fine. Let's focus on a different recruitment strategy now for the next part of the army. It's expensive, but I kind of want some cavalry. Let's see. 40 gold, 25 gold. These guys are expensive, but it could be nice to have some heavy cavalry for sure. So let's just see how many of those we can generate per turn. 3, 4, 6. That's not bad. A few turns we'll have you know, a decent size. So we'll, you know, it's kind of expensive, but we'll go ahead and generate them. And we'll leave him here for now. As far as over here goes, what do we have? We've generated quite a bit of cavalry over here. So it could be kind of fun. Well, again, we'll use them mostly as policing forces. These units, you know, as far as cavalry goes, aren't the best. Map move of 20. What's our commander's map move? Of 14. Yeah, so we're kind of slowing them down. So we actually kind of would want... Did I maybe do that wrong? Let's see if we can recruit now. Yeah, so we actually need like a proper cavalry commander. So we might end up building another one. Oh, actually we could probably get that over here. Absolutely. What's his movement? Map movement 20. Yeah. So let's actually go ahead and recruit him, and then we'll swap those out, and then at least we'll have a fast moving force for getting to places a little bit quicker. And let's look at our summoning here. So again, we've only got a handful of these creatures, but that's all right. We can augment them in some fashion. We'll let her go ahead and summon a few more of those. Okay, so we're out here now. We can start thinking about capturing a couple little areas here if we want. Although what we could do is move them back and make sure they're properly... Yeah, so we want some proper gems here. So let's move them back and do a little bit of organization. We'll transfer some gems to our mage here so she can continue to do some summoning, and then we'll reconsider our battle tactics as we move into the Jotun here. So they're going to be some huge, really powerful creatures, but of course far less of them. So that may change the way we address them in battle. And all we can really do now, I want to build up our forces a little bit. I wonder if there's any sort of like cool units we can start recruiting from some of our other provinces. Sometimes they can be kind of handy here. Pretty much just your standard thing here. Let's see. We do have some mermen over here, so we can take some of these into these areas here. So we could start slowly recruiting an amphibious army. There's our commander. Let's see how much we can get away with here. Ooh, quite a bit. Oh, no, not quite a bit. Okay, yeah, you know, like, we'll just kind of keep them going here. We'll repeat this. See if we can't grab a couple of these underwater nations. You know, we're going to have to kind of throw a lot of bodies at them because these guys are definitely better suited to water combat than our mermen are, but at least we can grab some extra resources here. And yeah, okay, that's all right. Let's go ahead and end that turn. What commanders aren't doing anything here? Probably not a huge deal. Right now, everyone's researching. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, hit yes. Okay, so we have another enemy claim a throne, which we have not yet. We're successful in that. No blood slaves. Ugh, looks like we got counterattacked here. An unexpected event has occurred. Let's take a look at that. All right, so a blizzard has struck and a lot of people have died. That's not good. Many commanders and volunteers have served in the militia, so this place defense is plus 15, so that's good. We were able to eliminate some troops here. Let's take a look at our battle. All right, looks like we were able to repel that. Nothing absolutely fantastic happened there, so we'll skip that. Just good that we were able to counter that. So it looks like they have a larger army coming our way here. 70 units, mainly militia, Sacred Serpent, so they're blessed units more than likely, so whatever buffs they're getting from that. Heavy cavalry and archers. So that could actually be a tough battle for our army here because it's not that big. So let's make sure that our defenses are able to withstand that. Okay, so that's quite a bit of gold we just spent there, but that's okay. We definitely want to keep our eye on our economy here. We don't want to run out of gold. Hopefully that will help repel the attack here. It'll be much better once we get our fortress, our palisade built. We can also recruit. Let's see. Actually, first of all, we wanted to focus on our magic resources. So, Anton here does not need all those astral pearls. So let's. Oops. Oh, and we have that magic axe too. That's cool too. Okay, so as far as astral pearls go, we can get rid of those, and we want air gems here. So let's do like 10 of those. Then she can do some summoning. We'll leave it there for now. What else? So their battle orders are pretty standard. Okay, so we have an extra mage now. I think research is still pretty important. Let's actually take a quick look at our ritual spells and think if there's anything we can do that's kind of fun. Right now, she's just summoning some pretty standard things here. Decently powerful. Corpse Man construction. A stream of lightning is channeled into the body composed of several human corpses, reawakening it. The reawakened corpse is mindless and obeys its creator as best it can. A mage equipped with a lightning rod can reawaken 3 additional corpses. So for 1 gem, we can summon some cool constructs here. Maybe we could give that a try just to kind of see how that looks. We'll just do 1 and we'll check out the unit for now. Alright, we got some cavalry, so we're gonna start with them. Build those up. It'd be cool if we could figure out some cool crafting items for him to make him sort of lead the charge. So we'll probably consider that as well. What do we have now as far as magic items go? With his crown, a commander can lead more men. Actually, that would be pretty good, since, you know, he's kind of limited on his stuff there. We don't necessarily want to give him this axe right now, but let's go ahead and give him the crown. And that's going to increase the amount of people he can lead. So, yeah, now we're up to 130. So, you know, even though he might have some regular units, we'll give him a regiment of cavalry, and then maybe 2 regiments of infantry. Something like that. We'll see how it goes. Okay. We're researching a little bit faster now. Okay, what can these guys do here? Let's think about this. Okay, let's do a little bit of... What can she do as far as ritual spells? We could have her summon those fire drakes, but we're going to run out of crystals here pretty soon. The caster contacts the alchemist and persuades him to aid him. The alchemist is a magical half-woman, half-bird of Rus, has the head and chest of a woman and the body and lower parts of a bird. It is a bird of paradise gifted with the voice of saints. It is a powerful priest and will inspire men to bravery. Okay. What do we got here? The caster summons the crone of misfortune. She appears as a one-eyed old hag. That's right, she causes misfortune and misery. Sirens. We have plenty of astral gems. Dark knowledge. Okay, we can look for death sites. Let's look at some blood. We need some slaves, man. Dang. Okay. That is a little bit of an issue here. We haven't been able to find any blood slaves. Let's blood hunt with both of these guys and just see if that helps at all. All 3, I should say. We'll blood hunt. And we've already searched for some magic sites. Okay, that's probably fine. She can research for now. We'll leave that there for a second just to get that round going. Let's see. Not sure how far along our palisade is. Alright, that's probably fine. That's all we can really do for now. Let's look over here. Okay, so here's where the Jotans start. So they've probably got a decently sized empire. So they've got probably a similar economy to us, although their troops are a lot more expensive. So that's probably good news. Let's move over here to their capital, see if we can't find their main army. How are we doing on our recruitment here? Perfect. Okay, so let's... I'm going to recruit some pretty cheap scouts after this. Just to sort of get eyes on the enemy there. Same here, actually. Let's go ahead and put a couple cheap scouts in the queue here. So far, so good on the Merman. We'll go ahead and end that turn. 7 commanders doing nothing. Let's see. Research. Defend. That's fine. Oh, yeah, these guys. Defend. Oh, yeah, you should research. That's fine. Research, defend, blood hunt, blood hunt. Oh, yeah, we want you to preach. You can go ahead and patrol, which is fine. Okay, that's better. Alright, so more thrones are being claimed. That's not good. I'm curious to see what this guy looks like here. So let's go to our army setup. Good hit points, no protection. Kind of large. Okay, a pretty good powerful attack, so it's just the protection factor is not going to be that great. Overcharge, when this unit is struck with electric charge, is unleashed and will damage, possibly stun the attacker. Okay. Never heals, mindless, doesn't need to eat. It's inanimate, undead, poison resistant, cold resistant, shock resistant, and a poor amphibian. Okay, so an overall pretty mediocre unit, but it is undead. Alright, so let's take a look at that again and just consider what we want to be doing. So there's researching. Have them research. Let's see what we can forage here. Okay, so let's consider our cavalry commander here and what would be good for him. So he's got the helmet that can lean more. Could give him a shield. Gives him a lot of protection. But we need blood for that. Okay, not gonna happen. Lucky coin. Oops. Don't necessarily want to forge that. Let's see what that does. Lucky coin. A buckler of polished silver. It is inscribed in its surface and face an unknown statement. The figure of the surface shield is repeatedly the lover of a lady. Luck and his face makes the bearer pleasant to the eyes of a lady. Okay, so I don't know. Really want that. This one is also increases the protection. So the shield gives him a 23, which is pretty good. We'd have to, of course. Yeah, we could just make him really. Let's go ahead and create that. We'll work on buffing out our commander there. Are there any? Yeah, we could actually buff out our commanders over here too. What's our research look like? Okay, 145 is better. Well, I think we'll wait. We'll keep those researching, and we'll do some crafting here in a little bit. All right, I really would like to think about taking this soon. 30 enemy units, mainly herdmen. They have a fortress. You know what we could do? We could do a little test here. Wear these guys down and then take them. So let's consider that. Like, these guys are going to get pretty trounced. We'll move these guys forward. We're going to say attack closest enemies. Make them rush a little bit. Move the commander up a little bit here. So what we could do, is they're pretty expendable, is just if these are in fact only basic infantry, they could do a little bit of damage. So let's just move them here to have them cause some damage. Next turn, we'll look at moving our main force here, and then we'll grab that throne Move our priest there, claim it, and then, you know, that'll give us some perk, hopefully a good one. And, you know, we're getting close to maybe being able to take these guys if we can get some better magic going on there. All right, let's research that. Oops, no, let's just end turn here. That's fine for now. Okay. Oh, we actually found a blood slave. That's great news. Okay, of course, yeah, we're going to be upset by that, but that's fine. So that's fantastic. We actually have some blood slaves now. I'm assuming we probably lost that. We'll take a look. Oh, we captured a sneaking enemy. What was it? Ooh, a black servant. Interesting. That's lucky. We did lose a unit. Okay, let's take a look at this battle here. I'm curious just to see kind of what happened. Yeah, of course, we got repelled fairly easily. But let's see what they have going on here, just in case it's something sneaky. So, oh, the interesting. So they came and attacked us. Okay, these units aren't all that great, actually. They're got decent protection. You know, they're just pretty standard units, but with some pretty strong weapons. So that's okay. What about these guys in the back here? Okay, these are their sacred, their priests here. Not a whole lot going on there as far as that goes. But definitely they're causing some good damage here because these guys' protection is not that great. Their armor's not that great. Okay, so yep, I saw that coming. That's fine. But I think we're in good enough of a spot that we can take them with our traditional army here. So what we want to do is come here to army setup. Let's make sure. Okay, so that's fine. We'll send our commander. We need to give Agathy some gems. So let's go ahead and transfer that. Not magic item. Let's do magic resources. Let's transfer to Agathy. We want to give her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's say 15. Okay. And so we'll move Agathy here. Yeah, the whole crew is moving. Okay, so we have both our commanders. Let's look at that real quick. I think he can stay fine with that. So let's actually deselect you. You stay here. Oops, and there we go. It'll defend. And then you guys move here. Okay, there we go. And we'll see how that works. Let's have you do some research just for now. How are we looking over here? Alright, pretty good. Okay, a few more of those. Let's see what this mage can build here. So let's forge magic item. Okay, we have a powerful shield. A powerful weapon could be nice. Some trinkets are always nice as far as just like helping with that. We could give them, we'd have to have a different mage, but we could give them a ranged weapon. Okay, infused with fire magic and is capable of shooting holy fire that will burn undead beings to cinders. The blade is constantly burning, and anyone struck will be seared by extremely hot flames. The sword partially protects the wearer from fire. Okay, so it's gonna basically abolish undead, but in addition to that, it's a pretty okay. Okay, causes 13 damage. And I think it does this fire damage as well. So I don't know if those probably stack, so that's probably pretty good. Yes, okay, so extra effect on hit fire. So it causes 13 magic damage in addition to an additional 12 damage. So that's pretty good. What do we need to craft that? We need a level 3 fire mage. We could consider some empowerment here. What do we need? 45 fire gems to go to level 5. Okay, so not quite there yet either. Maybe some research for now is good until we build up some of our gems. Ooh, you know what? Actually, though, let's look at some trinkets. Those are always good. Okay, so what do we have here? Amulet of Anti-Magic would presumably protect the commander from magic, which could be good. Storm Spool. Dancing Trident. Spells a fight. The trident constantly hovers around the owner and fights his enemies in battle. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's craft that. So yeah, we'll see how that looks. Does it like strip away his other weapon? I'm not really sure. Okay, and that's fine here. Okay, let's move these guys out. Let's move them this way. Let's move you over here. See what's going on in those areas. Alright, we might have a throne next turn. And then again, we might lose our entire enemy. We'll see. Let's see what's going on over here. This looks like he's not found their whole enemy yet. So hopefully... let's move actually over here, see if they're right here. This army's pretty big. They haven't attacked us yet, though. But decent defense. Could be recruiting some units here just for funsies. Might not be a bad idea, but let's wait. Okay. Skip turn. Go to the next turn here. Okay. Research construction was completed. The entire nation rejoices. Zelderbrecht, god of... Okay, our pretender is awake. We did not find any blood slaves. Okay, there was a battle in several places here, so we're going to have to keep a close eye on that. Construction of the palisade is completed. We have started to destroy the fort at Faircliff, so that's good news. That means we probably won that battle. However, it looks like the Jotun attacked us there. Let's look at the Battle of Faircliff first, see what that looked like. Alright, we lost our starette. Let's go ahead and view that battle and see what that looked like. What did we do wrong here? Okay, our force is not that big for sure. So as far as numbers go, they definitely outnumbered us. But we're summoning some air elementals here. Our cavalry definitely did a good job of flanking the enemy, so that was good. So that probably saved us, because the main force is now dealing with them while we're able to basically cause some damage. Yep, and now they're retreating. Alright, so yeah, it was pretty much... we got a little lucky there with our cavalry, so that was good. That they were able to kill the commanders there. Alright. I'm just curious to see what this looks like. This is probably... Alright, so they took some heavy losses. I think they had 5 Bane Lords. This could be their main army. We took some heavy losses as well, but we did not lose any of our commanders, which is good. Let's go ahead and view this battle. Alright, they got some vine... No, they got the little lizard dudes there, which aren't the greatest. Interesting. Alright, our army is larger. Ooh, they got some flying units there that are attacking our commanders. Not too bad there. Otherwise, our infantry is a little bit more powerful than these guys. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so Yeah, they're doing some damage there. But we're kind of just grinding away at their force. Ooh, what was that? Alright. Oh, their morale is falling. What is that was just cast? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I can't tell. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can figure what that was. Okay, air elemental, we got that. Card mist. Ooh, I don't know what that was. Maybe that was like a buffing spell. So, Sacred Serpent, hit. Air elemental, hit. We want something like cast, hit. Okay, oh yeah, so that's royal protection. Okay. Interesting. That's presumably what that is. Alright, they're retreating. That's good. That's fine. Okay, so... Oh, but we still... Our forces were defeated. Oh, okay, but we had 2 forces there or something like that. Either way, we ended up taking the... keeping the province here. So that's good. Their forces are a lot weaker. But we need to consider buffing these guys. Gosh, this person is just chewing through the air elementals. I'm not sure if that's actually a good use of our gems. Okay, let's see what we have here. Not quite where we want it yet. I would certainly like to get this guy completely decked out before we move forward. Let's keep going. You know, I think we'll be fine here. As long as our defenses are sort of still in place, they shouldn't be able to counterattack right away and win. It wasn't that close of a battle. So, you know, if they do take it, then we'll send these troops here. We could start recruiting over here, though, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Just some cheaper troops here to fill in the areas. That'd be helpful. Okay. Alright, I think that... Oh, yeah, so I think we lost this territory is probably what happened there. Maybe we never had it. I can't remember. Let's take a look at our messages. Avast. Nope. Where's... okay, so there was a battle in Avast. Oh, that wasn't us. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Alright, so we're here now. Let's go ahead and move our priest here. We'll claim that throne. We're going to... Oh, we're sieging still. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So... let's see what our army setup looks like. Yeah, we're not very strong. So let's start... let's stop with these watermen. Let's start recruiting just some standard troops here. Repeat that. Let's try and... next turn, I think, actually. Let's see where we're at here. A few more turns. We'll have our commander, and then we'll take the water province here. Well, at least we'll try. Okay, our scout's moving. Okay, we have a new mage. We need to figure out where we want to go next. Okay, so conjuration would certainly be good. Okay, so let's see what level 5 will give us. Oh, some strong air elementals, which is good. But we need a level 3 mage. So we're starting to get in the realm of things that we don't have the ability to cast. Sorry there, guys. Let's see what alteration gives us. We could try to go to the round of alteration for sure. Oh, that's right. Our pretender is alive. Oh, that's right. Okay, so let's see what he can do here. Let's just see. He can do some pretty powerful summoning. but not nearly as what. It's just our tech that's limiting him. Okay, so he could do some really powerful summoning. Let's see what he can do as far as some magic items. So, Flesh Eater. This is an axe that has been trained to yearn for human flesh. Once it tastes the blood of an enemy, it will quickly devour the victim, resulting in permanent chest wound. The wielder of this axe will yearn for combat, and if wounded, might go berserk. Interesting. Okay. Let's take a quick look at our commander here. So we gave him the little helm here, so he can command greater. I think we're gonna give him the dancing trident. Okay, so I think what happens is he has this dancing trident that goes around him, in addition to his regular damaging. So we need to protect him for sure, because I think that's going to be important. Okay, so this is going to give him a pretty powerful shield as far as just protecting that goes. So what does this do now? Okay, shield protection 23. So that of course doesn't up this protection. Golden shield. Okay, so if he gets hit in some place where he can use the shield, it's got a high protection value. But we could use like a breastplate or something, and probably some magic items that are really gonna up his protection factor here. So let's see what our new pretender can do as far as foraging items. Let's look at this here. Okay, so the wearer of this full suit chainmail will have his image displaced by a couple of feet. This makes it very hard for his opponents to hit him in combat. Okay, so yeah, I think that would be fine. And then yeah, maybe some trinkets after that. So maybe we could do one of these. Wouldn't be bad. Okay, so oh, that's the trident. That's right. So we already have that. Let's see what else we have. Spell focus. We don't need that quite yet, but that would be good. Okay, yeah, that's fine. What else we got here? Okay, this blood mage sacrifices, and when contacted, the made a powerful demon will offer a contract, sign in blood. Whoever signs his name will be protected in battle by a never-ending horde of imps as long as he lives. Oh, that's pretty good. Interesting. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, so we need a level 2 blood mage to cast that. So we don't have a level 2 blood mage here. Interesting. Do we? I think we'd have a level 2 blood mage over here though. Somewhere we have a level 2 blood mage. No, we don't. Okay, well, we'll consider upping our blood mage level here soon. Okay, so then I think what would be best if she just researches and we leave it with that. Have to kind of figure out what to do with those guys soon. Okay, as far as research goes though, yeah, let's go ahead and these are some pretty powerful spells for our some pretty powerful rituals for our pretenders. We can do some really powerful summoning that way. So I think we'll go that direction just so we can start down that route for sure. And alright, are we good to go there? Alright, we're still sieging this area. Let's see what commanders aren't doing anything. Research, blood hunt. Let's actually move the blood huntress over here. Do some blood hunting over here. And okay, defending, blood hunt. Let's research. Let's try that. Okay, it looks like we were attacked there, which is not good. They counterattacked us. Okay, we're just now starting to break down the gates. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Oh, Okay, let's see. So there was a battle here in Onvast. Is this Onvast here? It is. Okay, so was our... Let's look at that. He's not dead. Interesting. Oh, that was not against our troops, right? Yeah, no. Okay, sorry. I got a little nervous there. Okay, that wasn't against ours. Okay, so here there was a battle. Let's take a look at that. Looks like we were able to beat their forces back. Mostly because of our defenses, I think. They took some hard hits there. Okay. So that's fine. We're still doing decently okay there. Let's go to our army setup. And yeah, let's go ahead and just add to that. I think we could combine these two fairly well. Okay. We'll have to kind of figure out, this army is dwindling fast. But that's okay. We could use some more air elementals for that mage here. We'll think about that too. Okay, so here we have our new commander with chainmail. So what do we have as far as protection goes? So some pretty high protection. So this must be like an average of our protection. Let's take this away and see what happens. Okay, yeah, protection is 11. So now we'll add this. Now the protection goes up to 17. Okay, so yeah, that's just maybe like an average of protection or something like that. So not the best protection as far as what his hit points are. So he can actually die pretty quick. So let's see if we can't maybe cast some sort of item that's really going to be protecting him. The Heart of Life. This powerful heart is the result of a concentrated life force of many slaves. By replacing the bearer's ordinary heart with this one, the owner will recover from exhaustion. We don't want that. Let's see. Amulet of the Dead. I want something that really protects. Enchanted Mirror. This mirror projects images of those around it. Enemy scouts are fooled and perceive the enemy as... Okay, so it thinks it's stronger. Water breathing. Vengeance. Okay, so that's like a suicide thing. Spell focus. Ooh, I have a whole lot we can do. Let's see what this does. Okay, so Ring of the Warrior. Greatly increases the attack skill, which could be good. A little luck never hurt anyone. For sure. Could protect it from incoming missiles, which actually could be pretty important. Alright, not a whole lot we can do there. Well, that's decent, I suppose. Okay, so that's 30, 40. Okay. So let's keep recruiting a little bit. I know it's slow going, but I think it's going to be important. We're recruiting here as fast as we can. Oh, I just feel like we're not doing enough as far as just like some really powerful summonings. What we could do, let's see what we can do with this. We can do some griffins, we can do some wervins. That's about all for now. What are these guys? Misfortune. Okay, no, we want that. Magical half woman. Alright, so I think we want to wait till level 5. See what we can do with that. Those are okay, but they're not great. So let's go ahead and research. See what that's going to put us as far as research goes. 250 per month. That's excellent. Alright, well, I think we can maybe... Oh yeah, we can do this. So, oh no, one more turn. Dang. Okay. That's fine. Okay, yeah. slowly but surely. We're still repelling the attacks here, so that's fine. We'll have this thrown soon, I hope. 7 commanders under. Okay, defend, research, defend. Research, 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 that's fine. Research, defend, research. Okay, all of the important characters are doing stuff, so that's fine. Oh, when the population is below 5,000. That's good to know. Maybe that's our issue. Okay, so we were attacked here at Faircliff. We recovered a sneaking enemy. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, dang, we were pushed back. Okay, so... Dang. Okay, so they pushed us back from the throne, and we lost quite a bit there. So that hurts quite a bit. Okay, and they have a decent army. So I think we don't have a choice at this point but to start moving this guy this way, which is okay. We can maybe pick up some units here. So we're going to move him here just in case these guys decide to attack in. Our Dominion is diminishing, so the good news is they can't cross the river. So that actually probably saved us. Okay, so now we have our merman army here. It's only 40, so we have a little bit left over. Let's go ahead and just take on the Tritons here. So a 2-to-1, which might not win us that. And we need to desperately recruit some more mages here. So let's see what we have here, which I think... Alright. Not sure what to do with this area here. Maybe it's a good time to take pause here. That last round was a little stagnant. We did complete some good research. Our Pretender was awakened, which was fine. We are able to sort of deck out our commanders with some decent stuff. Again, I think more for, you know, defeating some pretty standard troops, but it's not going to hold up to anything with any major blows on it. But it might help a lot with these guys. We could, you know what we could do though? Let's send him with a mage here. And more so for just transport here. That's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we'll leave them there. We'll send Yermolay with that commander just to act as a battle mage, and we'll let's see what she can do as far as her spells go. So we want to we want to look at her army setup. Okay, so what can we do? We can cast specific spells. Oh, is she a level 3? No, level 2 only. Okay, so what can we do here? We can summon some fire and air elementals. So both of those, we could give her some fire and air gems. And yeah, we can do that. That'll be fine. So Yermolay, we need to transfer some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do it 8. There we go. Okay, so what we can do here is we can tell you to cast that, cast that, and then just hold and cast spells. See what that does for us. All right, so yeah, not the most productive turn for sure. We didn't retreat any, except for this throne here. So we'll need to rebuild our army. I imagine they're going to want to stay here and protect this rather than counterattack. Definitely our Dominion is sort of getting crunched here as far as that goes. So we need to move some priests in ASAP and start upping that, especially because you know, we have our pretender awake here. So okay, well, that said, thanks for watching, guys. That was a little bit of a long one. Comment down below on anything you think could be helpful. Some constructive criticism is always welcome, and we'll see you for part 6. Thanks for watching.